Hello, I'm Andrew Hoy and I'm going to be working over canter poles and how that can be of a benefit of your day-to-day program.
The benefit that I get from working my horses over the canter poles is that it really helps the horse to have elevation and push to the canter without running faster. It establishes your leg contact to the horse, the way that you sit in the saddle, and the contact that you have to the horse's mouth. Before I move on to the canter poles, I would have worked over the walk and the trot poles, and that would determine the evenness of my horse, and I would not progress until the horse was feeling even. I have 6 pairs of blocks, and so I place 6 poles out. I am using very short poles, which are about 2.5 meters in length. I obviously have them on a turn, so therefore they have to look like the spokes of a bicycle wheel. If you're using a 4-meter pole, which many of you would have, I would then set up the inside measurement over the poles that are sitting in a fan shape to 1.3 meters, and then that gives you the opportunity to then canter over the outside of the poles, which would be between 2.5 and 3 meters. The reason why I sit is that I can really ride the rhythm of the horse, and you have to be very elastic through your hip area and lower back. Your horse must not press more against your hand. He must not come up in his head carriage, and so it is purely an elevated canter stride over the poles. If you're finding it very difficult to canter over the blocks and the raised poles, I would go back to cantering over a single pole, where you keep the canter purely symmetrical in the way that the horse comes to the fence. With working over any pole, for me it is just so important as the quality of the gait that you're in, whether it be walk, trot or canter. And in that, there has to be acceptance of the leg by the horse, acceptance of the hand aids, and there has to be correct posture of the horse. And you do not get correct posture of the horse if you as a rider do not have correct posture, and if you do not apply the correct aids. But if you do anything, remember it is muscle memory for the horse. So if you go over any pole, whether it be walk, trot or canter 10 times with incorrect posture, that is automatically what the horse is developing. If your horse is changing and becoming disunited through the canter poles, I would go back to the trot poles.